The whole of Northeast is against illegal Bangladesh. We like to tell the Honorable Prime Minister and Home Minister of the country, there is also part of the country beyond Calcutta, that is Northeast. We have taken firm line regarding Pulwama. Why not in case of fundamentalist groups and illegal Bangladeshis coming from Bangladesh, and which is the base of anti-Indian activities? Why central government is not taking the same approach?
Well, the NESO Executive Council is on. We have discussed on the issue of influx of illegal foreigners and other issues, and after this press conference our meeting will continue. So regarding the influx of illegal foreigners, it's a threat to the identity of the indigenous people of Northeastern region. So movement is on, statewide movement, Northeast-wise movement is on. But the influx of illegal foreigners is on. Into Bangla border is porous. And central government and state governments, they are not taking any proactive measures to detect, to delete and to deport them from the soil of Northeastern region. We have seen the fate of Tripura. In Tripura we have 40 lakhs population. Out of 40 lakhs, indigenous Tripuris are only 10 lakhs. They are fighting for their own identity. And we are all one. We like to tell the people of Tripura, the indigenous people of Tripura, you are not alone. The indigenous people of Northeastern region are with you, and we will fight together to protect the identity and interest of the indigenous people of Tripura. In the case of Assam, the Assam Accord was signed. After historic Assam movement, historic Assam Accord was signed. It was not implemented. And due to non-implementation of the Assam Accord, we have seen the fate. And there must be a time-bound action plan to implement the Assam Accord to solve this vexed foreign national problem. We have seen the fate of Arunachal Pradesh. Sakma problem is there, and all Arunachal Pradesh Students Union is demanding to solve this problem, and NESO had extended full support to AASU to solve this vexed Sakma problem. At the same time, the influx is on. It's a threat to the indigenous people of Manipur, Nagaland, Mizoram, as a whole to the indigenous people of Northeastern region. So today we have discussed about these issues, and we have seen that influx is on, border is porous. Earlier it was said that India, Bangladesh is a friendly country. For India it is a friendly country. We do not know what is the benefit got by the other parts of the country, but by using this friendly relationship with the Bangladesh, the worst sufferer is the indigenous people of Northeastern region. So now we have seen the fate, we have seen the situation in Bangladesh. So it's the duty of the government to seal this Indo-Bangla border in a war footing. But government has failed miserably to seal this Indo-Bangla border. It's an inexcusable crime on the part of the government. During the Pulwama incident, we have said that there should be a stern action on the part of the government of India. Revenge should be taken. The indigenous people of Northeastern region, we are very vocal, we are very clear, and we have demanded that the central government should take all effective measures regarding the Pulwama incident. We have said the revenge should be taken. But at the same time, what about Northeast? The international border, Indo-Bangla border is porous. Along with the illegal Bangladeshis, the fundamentalist groups, they are entering. The NIA, they started operation. Their members were arrested, but there is no operation on the part of the government. Why? Is it not a part of the country? Here, along with the fundamentalist groups, the illegal Bangladeshis, they are entering. It's a threat not only to the indigenous people, it's a threat to the country. Anti-Indian groups are working from Pakistan and anti-Indian groups are working from Bangladesh. But government of India is not acting effectively to root out all fundamentalist groups and illegal Bangladeshis from the soil of northeastern region. So today, the Northeast Student Organization, we are demanding there should be a special operation to evict all fundamentalist groups and illegal Bangladeshis from soil of northeastern region. It's a must. And we have seen the fate of NRC. In Assam, under the monitor of the Supreme Court of India, the process was won. For the first time, a method was adopted, but result we are not satisfied. So, regarding the case of Assam, AASU is preparing to go to the Supreme Court of India for re-verification. At the same time, NESO is demanding that there should be a NRC for whole of Northeast. We have NRC in 1951, that should be updated. A Northeast-wide NRC. We want a NRC for whole of Northeast. The borders should be sealed. On the other hand, the illegal Bangladeshis, illegal foreigners must be detected, their names must be deleted and they should be deported. The operation is on, we have seen in Assam. In other states, there is the instruction from the government of India, but no action. So there should be detection, deletion and deportation. Pushback process is on. That process is okay, but that should be a continuous process. The deportation process should be a continuous one. Half-hearted process will not solve our problem. The government must continuously adopt an effective process to deport all illegal Bangladeshis from the soil of Northeast. There must not be any half-hearted effort. And that should be adopted by all the state government of the Northeastern region. All the state governments of the Northeastern region must adopt an effective steps to detect and deport all illegal Bangladeshis, all illegal foreigners from the soil of Northeastern region. On the other hand, we have seen the eviction process from the forest of Assam. Yes, nobody can stay in the forest illegally. So, that process should be on. At the same time, in other Northeast states also, no forest should be allowed to be encroached. Effective steps should be taken by all state governments. Safeguard. We are demanding that there should be a special constitutional safeguard for the indigenous people of Tripura. At the same time, as per Assam Accord, Clause 6, there is a commitment by the Government of India to give constitutional safeguard for the indigenous people of Northeast. The Government of India had formed Justice Biplab Sarma Committee, so all the recommendations of the Sarma Committee should be implemented so the indigenous people of Assam gets the constitutional safeguard in their own motherland. ILP, it's a long-standing demand of NESO. It should be throughout the Northeast. One more point, that is regarding CAA. So Government of India had said that inner land permit states are excluded. That means in Northeast, in Mizoram, in Nagaland, in Manipur and in Arunachal Pradesh there is no car. 6 civil areas are exempted. That means in 98% of Meghalaya is exempted. 70% of Tripura is exempted. Out of 35 districts of Assam, 8 districts are exempted. So NESO is demanding whole of Northeast should be excluded from CAA. If CAA is bad for the inland covered states of Northeast, if CAA is bad for the 6 scheduled covered areas of Northeast, so CAA is bad for whole of Northeast. So CAA should be excluded from whole of Northeast. With all these issues, there will be Northeast-wide movement to put pressure on the state government and central government. We won't allow Northeast to be the second Bangladesh. We won't allow Northeast to be the second Jammu and Kashmir. And for that, the central government and all state government must act effectively to evict all fundamentalist groups and illegal foreigners from Bangladesh from the soil of Northeast. Borders should be sealed. NRC should be throughout Northeast. In Assam, it should be updated. There should be remedial measure, re-examination should be there. Constitutional safeguard must be granted to the indigenous people of Tripura and Assam and whole of Northeast. CA should be excluded from whole of Northeast. ILP should be there for whole of Northeast. To put pressure on the government, there will be Northeast-wide protest, and it will be on 18th of August. And it will be sit-in strike in all the states.
We've had discussions on various issues, and the main issue that we discussed today is the illegal migrants of people from Bangladesh or the foreigners coming illegally into the different states of the northeastern region. As we all know that this has been a very long issue spanning 5 decades in the whole of the northeastern region, and we have seen different movements, different anti-foreigners movement in the different states of the northeastern region, but then this issue continued to persist till today. And as indigenous peoples and as NESO and different concerned organizations, we are still fighting against this menace which threaten to overwhelm the microscopic indigenous communities of the different states of the northeastern region. The Ministry of Home Affairs has recently issued a directive to all the different states of the northeastern region and also the whole of the country that there should be detection and deportation of illegal foreigners coming into the different states. As Northeast that has been facing this problem for so many decades, we feel that the state governments should be proactive on this issue. They should take the initiative to detect and deport the illegal foreigners coming to the different states of the northeastern region. And on this very issue, the NESO has decided to put pressure on the state governments in the different states of the northeastern region, and we have decided that on 18th of August 2025, we'll have a sit-in strike in all the state capitals of the northeastern region, and on the very same day, we will send a memorandum to the different chief ministers of the states of the northeastern region, and not only to the chief ministers but also to the Home Minister of the Government of India and also the Prime Minister of the Government of India, demanding for updating the National Register of Citizens of 1951 in all the different states of the northeastern region, to expedite the fencing of the Indo-Bangla border, and also to implement the inner line permit in other states of the northeastern region like the state of Assam, Meghalaya and Tripura, which till today we have not have the inner line permit in our state. So these are the few points that we will be pending or writing in our memorandum. And at the same time, the other issue of the civil service exams, the NESO has decided that we will send 2 students from each component organization, which means that 16 students will be sent to an institute in New Delhi for their training to prepare them to appear for the civil exams, with the hope that with this coaching, with this preparation, they'll be able to overcome this particular civil service exam for the benefit of the different states of the northeastern region. And the other issue is the Manipur issue, which has been going on for more than 2 years now, but still we haven't seen a glimpse or any sight that peace will return to the state of Manipur. So we call upon the government of India to be proactive on this issue and to bring a lasting peace and a lasting solution to the issue in the state of Manipur. And our Secretary General will also add a few points to these issues that we have discussed in our Executive Council meeting.
আজি সকলো অসম ছাত্ৰ সন্থাৰ আতিথ্যত উত্তৰ পূৰ্বাঞ্চল ছাত্ৰ সংগঠনৰ এখনি সভা কাৰ্যনিৰ্বাহক সভা গুৱাহাটীত অনুষ্ঠিত হয় আৰু আন ৰাজ্যসমূহৰ দৰে অসমৰ পৰিস্থিতিৰ সম্পৰ্কেও ইয়াত বিশদভাৱে আলোচনা কৰা হয়। আজি অবৈধ বিদেশীৰ প্ৰব্ৰজনৰ ফলত অসমত যি জটিলতাৰ সৃষ্টি হৈছে এই সম্পৰ্কে আমি পুংখানুপুংখভাৱে আলোচনা কৰোঁ। অসম ছাত্ৰ সন্থাৰ আতিথ্যত উত্তৰ পূৰ্বাঞ্চল ছাত্ৰ সংগঠনৰ এখনি কাৰ্যনিৰ্বাহক সভা গুৱাহাটীত অনুষ্ঠিত হয় আৰু উত্তৰ পূৰ্বাঞ্চলৰ আন ৰাজ্যসমূহৰ লগতে অসমৰ পৰিস্থিতি সম্পৰ্কেও বিশদভাৱে আলোচনা কৰা হয়। বিশেষকৈ অবৈধ বিদেশীৰ অবাধ প্ৰব্ৰজনৰ ফলত অসমত যি জটিল পৰিস্থিতিৰ সৃষ্টি হৈছে সেই সম্পৰ্কে আলোচনা কৰা হয় আৰু অসমত চলি থকা উচ্ছেদ সম্পৰ্কটো বিস্তৃতভাৱে ইয়াত আলোচনা কৰা হয়। সদৌ অসম ছাত্ৰ সন্থাৰ লগতে উত্তৰ পূৰ্বাঞ্চল ছাত্ৰ সংগঠনৰ সকলোৱে একেমুখে এই কথা স্বীকাৰ কৰিছে যে চৰকাৰী মাটি, সংৰক্ষিত বনাঞ্চল, সত্ৰৰ মাটিত যি ধৰণে অবাধ বেদখল অসমত চলিছে সেই কথা কোনো কাৰণত মানি ল'ব নোৱাৰি আৰু সেই অঞ্চলসমূহত উচ্ছেদ অব্যাহত থাকিব লাগিব। ছাত্ৰ সন্থাই আমি পুনৰবাৰ আমাৰ স্থিতি স্পষ্ট কৰি কৈছো যে চৰকাৰী মাটি, সত্ৰৰ মাটি, সংৰক্ষিত বনাঞ্চল এইসমূহত উচ্ছেদ অব্যাহত থাকিব লাগিব। যদি কোনো বৈধ ভাৰতীয় নাগৰিক ভূমিহীন সঁচা অৰ্থত তেওঁলোকে চৰকাৰী নীতিৰ আধাৰত ভূমি পাওক, কিন্তু যিখন জিলাত তেওঁলোকে গৰাখহনীয়াৰ কাৰণেই হওক বা আন প্ৰাকৃতিক দুৰ্যোগৰ কাৰণেই হওক ভূমি হেৰুৱাইছিল সেইখন জিলাৰে চৰকাৰী মাটিত তেওঁলোকক সংস্থাপন দিবৰ কাৰণে আমি দাবী জনাইছো। আন জিলালৈ গৈ সেই জিলাৰ জনগাঁথনি পৰিৱৰ্তনৰ কাৰণে যাতে কোনো কাৰণত সুযোগ লাভ নকৰে সেই কথাটোৰ প্ৰতি চকু দিবৰ কাৰণে আমি চৰকাৰক আহ্বান জনাইছো। একে সময়তে অসমত অবৈধ বিদেশীৰ চিনাক্তকৰণ, ভোটাৰ তালিকাৰ পৰা নাম কৰ্তন আৰু বহিষ্কৰণৰ প্ৰক্ৰিয়াটো নিৰন্তৰভাৱে চলি থাকিব লাগিব, কাৰণ অসমৰ পৰিস্থিতি অত্যন্ত জটিল। কিছুদিনৰ আগত আমি দেখিছো যে আমি অসমীয়া ভাষা নিলিখিলে অসমীয়া ভাষাটো সংখ্যালঘু হৈ যাব বুলি আছামে আমাক ভয় ভাবুকি প্ৰদান কৰিব পৰা হ'ল আৰু এই ভয় ভাবুকি প্ৰদান কৰাৰ পৃষ্ঠভূমি কেনেকৈ সৃষ্টি হৈছে সেই কথাটো আমি চাব লাগিব। 1991 চন আৰু 2011 চন এই দুটা চনৰ লোকপিয়লৰ তথ্য যদি আমি তুলনা কৰি চাওঁ তেতিয়াহ'লে আমি দেখিম 1991 চনৰ পৰা 2011 চনৰ ভিতৰত এই 20 বছৰ সময়ত অসমত অসমীয়া ভাষী মানুহৰ সংখ্যা বাঢ়িছে মাত্ৰ 16% আৰু বঙালী ভাষী মানুহৰ সংখ্যা বাঢ়িছে এই 20 বছৰত 85.8%। গতিকে এই ভয়াৱহতাৰ ছবিখন লোকপিয়লৰ তথ্যতে ওলাই পৰে। বৈধ ভাৰতীয় নাগৰিকৰ জৰিয়তে ইমান প্ৰচণ্ড হাৰত এই সংখ্যাটো বাঢ়িব পাৰে বুলি আমি উপলব্ধি নকৰো আৰু সেইকাৰণে আমি পুনৰ কৈছো আজি ইয়াত সিদ্ধান্ত হৈছে যে উত্তৰ পূৰ্বাঞ্চলৰ সকলো ৰাজ্যৰ কাৰণে NRC লাগে। অসমত NRC উন্নীত হৈছিলে কিন্তু তাত ত্ৰুটি ৰৈ গ'ল, বিদেশীৰ নাম সন্নিৱিষ্ট হ'ল। গতিকে ছাত্ৰ সন্থাই পুনৰ দাবী জনাইছো যে অসমৰ NRC খনৰ পুংখানুপুংখ পুনৰ পৰীক্ষা হ'ব লাগে আৰু অবৈধ বিদেশীৰ নামমুক্ত এখন শুদ্ধ নাগৰিকপঞ্জী অসমৰ মানুহে পাব লাগে। একে সময়তে আজি ইয়াত নাগৰিকত্ব সংশোধনী আইন সন্দৰ্ভত বিস্তৃতভাৱে আমি আমাৰ দাবী দাঙি ধৰিছো। যিখিনি সময়ত নাগৰিকত্ব সংশোধনী বিধেয়ক আছিলে সমগ্ৰ নৰ্থ ইষ্টে, সমগ্ৰ উত্তৰ পূৰ্বাঞ্চলে একলগ হৈ যুঁজিছিল, সমগ্ৰ উত্তৰ পূৰ্বাঞ্চল জুৰি বন্ধৰ আহ্বান জনোৱা হৈছিলে, সমগ্ৰ উত্তৰ পূৰ্বাঞ্চল জুৰি প্ৰতিবাদ হৈছিলে, সেইখিনি সময়ত কেন্দ্ৰীয় চৰকাৰে তেওঁলোকৰ পুৰণি বিভাজন আৰু শাসন নীতিটো বলবৎ কৰিবলৈ চেষ্টা কৰিলে। যেতিয়া গোটেই উত্তৰ পূৰ্বাঞ্চল একলগ হৈ থকা দেখিলে কেন্দ্ৰীয় চৰকাৰে ভাগ ভাগ কৰিবৰ কাৰণে নাগৰিকত্ব সংশোধনী বিধেয়কত সংশোধনী আনিলে আৰু আনি প্ৰথমতে ক'লে যে ইনাৰ লাইন পাৰ্মিট থকা ৰাজ্যসমূহ নাগৰিকত্ব সংশোধনী আইনৰ আওতাৰ পৰা বাহিৰত থাকিব। সেই সূত্ৰে অৰুণাচল, নাগালেণ্ড, মিজোৰাম নাগৰিকত্ব সংশোধনী আইনৰ আওতাৰ পৰা বাহিৰত থাকিলে। মণিপুৰত পূৰ্বতে ILP নাছিলে, কিন্তু নাগৰিকত্ব সংশোধনী আইন বিৰোধী প্ৰতিবাদ হোৱাৰ লগে লগে মণিপুৰতো ILP দি তেওঁলোককো সেই আওতাৰ পৰা বাহিৰত ৰাখিলে। মেঘালয়ৰ মুখ্যমন্ত্ৰীয়ে সেইখিনি সময়ত যিহেতু নেতৃত্ব ল'লে, মেঘালয়ৰ ছাত্ৰ সমাজে নেতৃত্ব ল'লে, গতিকে কৈ দিয়া হ'ল যে 6 শিডিউল কভাৰ এৰিয়াবোৰকো নাগৰিকত্ব সংশোধনী আইনৰ আওতাৰ পৰা বাহিৰত ৰাখিব। অৰ্থাৎ 98% মেঘালয় বাচি গ'ল, 67% ত্ৰিপুৰা বাচি গ'ল অসমৰো বিটিআৰ অঞ্চল আৰু পাৰ্বত্য জিলা মিলি 8খন জিলা অসমৰ নাগৰিকত্ব সংশোধনী আইনৰ আওতাৰ পৰা বাহিৰত থাকি গ'ল কেৱল বাকী কেইখন অসমৰ জিলা আৰু ত্ৰিপুৰাৰ এটা অংশ নাগৰিকত্ব সংশোধনী আইনৰ অধীনত থাকি গ'ল গতিকে আজি আমি দাবী জনাইছো যে সমগ্ৰ উত্তৰ পূৰ্বাঞ্চলকে নাগৰিকত্ব সংশোধনী আইনৰ আওতাৰ পৰা আঁতৰাই ৰাখিব লাগে সেই দাবী আজি আমি পুনৰ ইয়াত উত্থাপন কৰিছো আৰু একে সময়তে অবৈধ বিদেশীৰ প্ৰব্ৰজনৰ আটাইতকৈ বেয়াকৈ ক্ষতিগ্ৰস্ত ৰাজ্য হিচাপে অসম চুক্তিৰ আধাৰত অসম চুক্তিৰ 6 নং দফাৰ আধাৰত যি সাংবিধানিক ৰক্ষা কৱচ অসমৰ খিলঞ্জীয়া মানুহৰ প্ৰাপ্য সেই সাংবিধানিক ৰক্ষা কৱচ অতি শীঘ্ৰে প্ৰদান কৰিবৰ কাৰণে আজি সদৌ অসম ছাত্ৰ সন্থাৰ দাবী উত্তৰ পূৰ্বাঞ্চল ছাত্ৰ সন্থায়ো সহমত পোষণ কৰিছে আৰু ঐক্যবদ্ধভাৱে এই দাবী উত্থাপন কৰিছে
So we have also supported STSF on our part. So this the movement is it is based on the demands of the Tripura community. Since the demands are not yet being fulfilled till now, the accord which was signed by the government of India, it was not implemented. So that is why this time has been on. So obviously, as a TSF person, we support that on the issues of attendance for the business people.
Yeah.